Hey everybody, Riff here, back with another one of my settlements. So this is my BOS playthrough. It's a pretty new game for me. I only started it maybe a month or two ago. And when I started it, my intention was always to build a large settlement at Boston Airport for the Brotherhood of Steel. So I haven't really built too many other settlements. I've been kind of working on the slog a little bit. Do that, cover that in another video. So basically, like I said, we've got our Brotherhood of Steel settlement here, the airport. So you got the Pridwin up there. Here's our settlement. I knocked down the entire building that was here when I started this, so I started with nothing but ground, and I cleared out the buses and stuff that were here on the road. I've destroyed the Institute, so we've got Liberty Prime stomping around over here because he's done his job now, and destroyed the railroad. The Minutemen are still around, but they're just kind of hanging out at the castle, not really doing much. Mainly I've been concentrating on the Brotherhood in this game. So let's check out the space and see what we got here. So this the Boston Airport basically sits on a peninsula. So you can see there's water over on that side and water over on this side, and the only way to approach the airport is through this narrow strip of land here, and also the only attack spawn point is right there behind that wall. So it makes sense both RP wise and gameplay wise to have your defenses right up here in the front pointing this way. So I've got a pretty big tower here, a bunch of turrets, and then we've got a guard sitting up there in between the tower, and we've also got our big old sentry bot here that pats around, and another guard, and a Brotherhood knight here with a Gatling laser, all ready to get anybody coming down this road. And that's the main entrance to the base there too, but we've also got the farm over here. So here's the farmer's outhouse. Farmers actually are not Brotherhood. They're just settlers that are here because, like I said, they're farming for the Brotherhood, and they can get a lot of protection because they're right here in the shadow of their base. Here's their little farmhouse, and so we've got 4 farmers here. And they've got another little entrance here, and a guard that kind of watches this entrance. They do have access to the base, so at night they'll go into the base and hang out with the Brotherhood soldiers. But they themselves are not Brotherhood. So here's our main base here. And then, like I said, we've got the traders out here. There's not any caravans in right now, but that's where the caravans come in. We've got our main entrance here, pretty well protected. Coming on in, got the decontamination ring there. And there's the guard that stands up by the turrets there. We've got our Vertibird here. So let's go check out the Vertibird. Looks like it's built on a large concrete structure. Got their landing strobes out here. And there's also a Vertibird, that circles around the base and protects it, stays on station all the time. And then this one's ready to be deployed whenever we need to, on a moment's notice. And then down here we've got power armor for any of the knights that are going out on the Vertibird. Another knight here guarding. Here's our robot workbench. So we've got one entrance into the base here, and we've got this one here. This one's a larger entrance for getting in and out with power armor, because right inside here is the power armor workshop for all the Brotherhood guys, well, at least the knights. I've got my own workshop upstairs. But yeah, here's their workshop. So got a suit that they're working on here. This one's actually all ready to go, it just hasn't been moved out into the deployment area. And they've got tools and stuff here that they're using. This one's just been pretty much stripped down. This is actually a scavenging station, so every now and then you'll find a engineer over here welding on it. But she's out walking around right now. And they've got some storage back here. And some workbenches for armor and weapons. I've got access to the airport workshop right here. This is the paladin that actually is here, assigned to this base. He's from the Pridwin, from the Capital Wasteland. Most of the other Brotherhood that are here have actually been recruited from the Commonwealth, as the sole survivor, or the Sentinel as she's known, is kind of building her own chapter of Brotherhood here.
I remember the last time I had clean.
So here's the Quartermasters. We got a weapons merchant here, and this guy's an armor merchant. And they've got some supplies out here. Most of their stuff's inside here. They've also got access to the workshop here. Of course, they've got a security door that they can lock. Yeah. And got all their stuff here. So this is all full of combat armor. Got some mini nukes here, some ammo. And they've got a little workbench here, crate full of stuff. Some heavy weapons in here, power armor in here, some swords in here. This is a little bag with a missile launcher and some missiles ready to go. And they've got their ammo. And this is all full of grenades and mines. Now these weapons, I actually really wanted some fully modded weapons sitting out. And you can, like so with the OC Decorator, you can put static weapons down like I did with this fat man here. But they'll show with no mods on them. So, and I really wanted the mods because, of course, the energy weapons, if they don't have any mods, they're just a little crappy looking pistol. So I really wanted energy weapons with fully modded, but you know, if anybody's done much decorating, you know that if you just lay down a weapon somewhere, when you come back to the base the next time, you know, the weapon might be over across the room, or might have even just disappeared completely. So I was, you know, trying to figure out how can I put these weapons down and they won't move and they'll be fully modded. And then finally I figured it out. I could use display racks. So these are actually all mounted on display racks. So there's the display rack right there. What I did was I put the display rack on the wall, and then moved it over here onto the shelf in the position I wanted, and shrunk it down with the console. And then I could just put a weapon on it. And there it is, sitting right there on the shelf, and it will not move. So I was really happy when I figured that out. It's like, oh man, that's how I can do it. Still haven't figured out a workaround for armor yet. So, you know, like I said, I just put that down with no mods or anything, but you can't show anything like a like BOS combat armor or something. It's just got to be the stripped down combat armor. Anyway, so this is their area. And they also have here a underground storage facility that they can store stuff. So let's go check that out. See how long this load screen takes. I swear sometimes they take forever and sometimes they go really fast. So, but yeah, this is going to be their storage area that they have down here. Once it loads. Let's see if I can cut some of this load screen out in editing, but we'll see. Here we go. Alright, so here's their underground storage area. So just got some basic storage here, and there's the hatch going up. And they've got some workbenches here, and then a little storeroom here. Just some basic shelves and different ammo, weapons, things like that they've got stored. And then back here is their power frame storage warehouse. So basically whenever I get a excess power frame, I just bring it in here and drop it, usually with whatever was on it. There's the Nuka Quantum set from Nuka World. I actually haven't done Far Harbor yet, so I don't have either of the PIM sets. Here's the other Nuka Cola set. Then there's also 3 other power armor frames that are there in Nuka World you can get. I got all them and brought them in. And then a bunch from the Commonwealth. There's actually a couple that I bought. Like a lot of times when I would get, if I would see a Brotherhood checkpoint fighting and one of the knights would fall, I would grab his armor and bring it back and put it on a power frame and stick it down here. Anyway, so this is their underground storage area. So let's get back up above ground and check out the rest of the base.
Coming in pretty good.
Alright.
Hi, how are you?
Let's close these doors too. Don't want anybody sneaking in. Oh, and there was something I forgot to show you out here too. So down underneath the Vertipad is the utilities area. So here's the utilities area, kind of well protected in a kind of bunker-like building. So we've got all our water purifiers here. We've got an anti-relay device here. Of course, like I said, the Institute has been destroyed, but just in case there's still someone that's got relay technology and is relaying around the Commonwealth, we're going to keep those things running. And we've got our generator back here, a little power cutoff switch, so that cuts off power to the entire base, and a computer here to use if anybody needs it. So that's our utilities area. Alright, so let's go back inside the base here. So, yeah, and Kate's here too. She used to give, or actually she still does, she gives a lot of the BOS people a lot of grief. They pretty much let her do what she wants now, because one time she had a couple of knights backtalk her, and she beat the crap out of both of them, even though they were both in their power armor, so they pretty much ignore her now. So here's our clothing merchant. Like I said, she sells uniforms to all the BOS guys, and then we have the general merchant here. This whole area is like the commissary and rec area in the mess hall. We've got our barber here, who's ironically bald. Pool table for playing some pool. Like so, we've got an area here you can play some games and eat and stuff, whatever, when you're off duty. There's the lady that runs the mess, and she's got all her stuff here to feed the soldiers. We got our janitor cleaning the floor here. And the BOS needs janitors. So yeah, here's their little kitchen area. And of course, there's a little frame rate drop with, like there is with all large settlements. So you got their workout area here. And this area here is the pantry. So that's where they store all their food. Got a bunch of frozen meat in there. And this is the clinic here. So in here we've got the optometrist and the doc. She's currently checking out a patient here. Not interested, doc.
All right. Excuse me.
She's got a little lab here for doing lab work and the computer.
You know what I call a good day?
So that's the clinic.
Without an empty stomach.
Alright, let's go up to the next floor.
Need to get back to Diamond City.
So the next floor is the barracks. So they have access here to the second floor of the airport. So if any of them have assignments out there, they can just leave the barracks and go out there and do them. Of course, they're not working on Liberty Prime anymore. And this is the bathroom. Just pretty basic little bathrooms, toilets, showers to use. These showers, they are usable. They'll give them some happiness if they use them. Very rarely see anybody come in there and use them though. Then this is the Paladin's room that's assigned here to the base from the Pridwin. He's got his armor in here, a bunch of equipment. He's basically the second in command here when I'm out doing stuff. So yeah, he's got all his stuff here. His bed. Alright, and then like I said, the rest of this is all bunks for the rank and file Brotherhood people. And I've got a little laundry area here for doing their laundry, washing their uniforms. Of course, they got all their Brotherhood propaganda. And everybody's got a locker. So yeah, this is the barracks. Alright. And the next floor is the command floor. So we've got our guard up here guarding. And then this is my assistant. Everybody has to go through here to get to the Sentinel. And here is my office. So got a little reading area here. And I've got my desk over here where I work. Nice view out over the base. Got some Brotherhood models here. Alright. And this is refreshments. So like I said, she meets with her commanders here for planning strategies and stuff. I've got our refreshments. I actually wasn't going to put any liquor on here because I figured, you know, these guys are soldiers. They wouldn't really be drinking while they're planning their strategies out. But then I went and was looking around on the Pridwin for inspiration, and I saw, you know, like in Maxon's little briefing area, there's all kinds of alcohol in there. So I was like, yeah, I guess I'll put some alcohol in. But anyway, so yeah, like I said, this is a briefing area. There's a little table full of smokes over there for people, cigars and cigarettes. Alright, this is my personal quarters here. So yeah, this is the Sentinel's personal quarters. Like I said, here's my bathroom. Oh, like somebody's up here using my shower. Some random person. Okay. I think actually that's the other Paladin that's here. I actually don't have him assigned to a job, so he just kind of walks around and does whatever he wants to do. But yeah, so here's my bathroom. So I got some trophy weapons up on the wall. Models. And a little living room area here. And there's mine and Kate's bed. The real reason I actually brought Kate here was because I kept getting tired of people finding random soldiers in my bed. So I was like, well, I'll bring Kate in and we'll put her in the bed, and then that'll be taken care of. And here's where me and Kate hang out at night, drinking beer, looking over the Boston downtown area. And then this is, like I said, my little workshop area. So I got a lot of storage here, and then all the workbenches that I need. This is my power armor. Since I was Brotherhood, I went ahead and stuck with T60 for this game. Plus all the legendary power armor I kept getting from the Brotherhood was, of course, all T60. So yeah, like I said, this is a full set with all of them have legendary effects, and they're all T60. Then here's all the other workbenches, so weapons, armor, chemistry, more storage. Then a cooking station here. And like I said, this is just set up kind of like a little kitchen here. Alright, so that's the Sentinel's quarters. And up here is roof access. So up here on the roof we've got another anti-relay device, just to be safe. Don't want somebody coming into, teleporting right into our barracks. We got our sniper up here that patrols the roof, and like I said, she'll shoot anything she sees that's trying to sneak into the base. And here's our recruitment beacon. So that's pretty much the whole base. Like I said, we got a nice view back over to the rest of the airport from here. So eventually the plan would be for the sole survivor, the Sentinel, is going to take over this entire peninsula and set up production facilities for power armor and weapons and combat armor, Vertibirds, stuff like that. Everything basically that they have at the Capital Wasteland. And eventually Maxon and most of the Capital Wasteland Brotherhood will head back to the Capital Wasteland or wherever else they might be needed, and then we'll be here as the Commonwealth chapter of the Brotherhood, hopefully with the sole survivor as the elder. But anyway, so that's the base. Hope you liked it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you like what you see. I've got several other bases and settlements on my channel that I've done. Got a few more that I need to get uploaded too, so I'll be working on that this weekend. Hopefully get that all done, because I've been being lazy about that. I build the settlements and then never do a video about it and put it up, so I have quite a few that are actually ready to go. But anyways, like I said, yeah, if you'd like to give me a thumbs up, and thanks for watching.
Too lost.